These days, I'm letting God handle all things above me. The things I can't change are the reason you love me. Listen, you can hear them calling my name. I'm all over the place, I can't sit in one place. I'm not ashamed at all. Still finding myself, let alone a soulmate, I'm just saying. Feel like we one and the same, our relationship changed. Scattered, it never existed. Whenever they say something about us, you listen. But fuck what they talking about on your timeline. That's cutting all into my time with you.
All right, y'all, this is how we starting the video off today. As you can see, we got a new ported upper intake manifold from MMX, Modern Muscle Extreme. Y'all going to check them out. We also got the lower ported intake manifold, also from Modern Muscle Extreme. You know, it was about time I did this. You know, I've been wanting to do this for a while. And also, I did an earlier video last night or yesterday. It was like another day, so that's why you see all this right now. But I did a video of the oil cooler. I couldn't really finish that because I had to swap out the oil cooler, and I got to the part where I took everything out. But I didn't want to really give you guys a video of me cleaning everything up. But so they just got late, and then so I didn't really want to, you know, film anymore. I just wanted to get stuff done. So I went ahead and started on the lower intake manifold as well. As you can see already, this is the old one. I took out the fuel rail and fuel injectors, and, you know, swapped it out to the new one. So I didn't really get to get any footage of that. But it was just getting late. And also, man, somebody hit my car, guys. Somebody hit my car. Like, it was crazy. When I was doing this, the dude backed right into the car, and as it was parked. So that was another thing. I took some time up right there. Had to, you know, deal with that kind of situation. But I went ahead and finished up and installed the lower intake. So I finished the oil cooler and installed the lower intake with the fuel rail and fuel injectors. And then now we're going to be working on the upper intake manifold. This is going to be really more easier. All I got to really do is just add the throttle body and also add these little side pieces for the 10mm bolts. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Already busted out two. This is the new manifold. So this is the ported, as you can see. Check it out. It's the ported intake manifold. Looks pretty good. Looks really good. I'm pretty sure this is probably giving me at least like 10 gains, maybe. We'll never know. We'll see. I haven't dynoed this since I first got the car, so, and I got a whole bunch of new add-ons and mods, so maybe we'll go ahead and do a dyno for you guys pretty soon. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and be installing the upper now. All we gotta really do for the lower is just, we've snugged everything down. We just gotta torque it to the torque spec. So I'll give you guys a video of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up with this. Basically how I got these out of the old one, and this is the old one right here. Sorry for the mess. But man, this old one is worn down too. So we're gonna go ahead and be cleaning up that throttle body next. As you see, we got the coolant flushed as well. So we're gonna go ahead and be doing a coolant flush on it next. But we went ahead and finished up with the lower intake. All we have to do now is torque it down. And now I'm going to go ahead and finish up these last pieces and install them. And then I'll give you guys a video of me, you know, putting everything on. And then we'll do like another video for the cooler and then the oil change, however, because we got to do oil change. We're trying to do everything, have a fresh vehicle, you know what I mean? So we have no problems in it. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and move on to that. So I'll give you guys a little close-up view. This is what I do. I grab it. It has a little the little star point. I just connect it up to the drill, tighten it up, make sure it's on there really tight. Give it a little test run, and it's ready to go. So I'll try to give you guys another video of this last one going in. Right here. On there tight. Set it down, loosen it up, and there we go. We got all 4 10mm bolts on there, so the intake can be set down flush, however. So let's go ahead and move on to putting the throttle body on. All right, guys, let's move on to setting up everything back in. We're gonna go ahead and plug everything back up. Fuel injectors, coil packs. Let's go ahead and put these clips back in. Make sure we get both of them. This one goes down right here. Go ahead and plug in the you gotta push the tab down, plug in your fuel injectors. Go ahead and plug in our full packs. That side. Go ahead and move on to this side. Same process. Want to go ahead and plug in these fuel injectors and these coil packs. Make sure you plug in back these little whatever you call them. Plug in this last fuel injector, guys, and that'll be it for everything back connected. Make sure you push down all your tabs. Everything's out the way. All right, y'all, so we got everything connected. Make sure we connected everything up. Let me check on this one. This one has a broken clip, so I just came out. All right. See, when you mess with stuff, you should just left well alone. All right, but we're good. I'm just gonna slide this little piece back in. Set. That one's good to go. Everything else is connected. Push down. Fuel injectors are all pushed down. Cool. Now let's move on to basically the final part, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and put these gaskets in. It's gonna remove this towel. Make sure nothing falls in it, guys. And there you go. That's gonna be our lower ported manifold, guys. I'll give you guys a little quick view of it. Check it out. I don't know if you can see that. That's all ported right there, baby. Sorry, I'm over here holding my stand as well. But let's go ahead and set you guys back up. And let's go ahead and start on this process. We're gonna go ahead and let out the gaskets, and then we'll go ahead and place the upper manifold on and get this installed complete. So shout out to Modern Muscle Extremes, or Modern Muscle Extreme. They hooked this up. Man, we didn't even order the gaskets, and they sent the gaskets with it, so that was a good plus. Saved at least $90, $70, $90, something like that. Make sure you guys place the gaskets in, make sure they're pushed down. Move on to the next one. Your gaskets are all sealed in there, all around. Go around with your finger. A reminder, guys, we still got a cool flush we're gonna do, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that next video. Then we're gonna be doing the oil change. We're gonna make this like a 3-4 part video. However, it's gonna be the whole process from the oil cooler to the manifolds to the coolant flush and also the oil change. So probably like 4 videos. So y'all stay tuned for the upcoming videos. They might be already out, so go ahead and check out the channel and check out other videos, and make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on what you guys think in the videos. Almost done. We got 2 more left. They only go like, they can only go really one way. Not really one way, but they're all the same side, so it doesn't matter which side you put the gasket. Go on to this last one, then we'll check them all, make sure they're all flushed in there. And then we'll move on to putting on the upper manifold, guys. I'm excited. And also, guys, stay tuned. We'll also have another video coming out soon. Got a notification the throttle body is en route. So next week I should be putting on a new throttle body as well. Also from MMX Extreme Modern Muscle Extreme, guys. So make sure you guys check them out if you're looking to, you know, put some more HP on the V6. Or they even got Hemi products as well too. So they got them for all makes and models. So go and check them out, guys. Again, Modern Muscle Extreme. Shout out to them hooking it up. Make sure y'all. I think they're all good. All flushed in there. Cool. Everything looks good to me. All right. So let's go ahead and get this upper manifold installed, guys. Looks all good to me. Let's go ahead and get this upper manifold installed. So, our little make sure you take your little heat shield, place that over how it was. I think I'll get it backwards. Just like that, boom. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and grab our upper manifold, guys. Let's go and do it. All right, guys. I'm not gonna lie, my phone is running out of battery, so we gotta hurry up and do this. Let's go ahead and get this last part done. We're gonna want to make sure we have the bolts like not like basically barely sticking out of the manifold when you put it down, so nothing catches or however. So let's go ahead and place this. We're gonna go ahead and start. Start from the side over here. Connect these up right here. Looks to me like everything's in place. Make sure we move all this stuff out the way, these hoses. However, we're gonna go ahead and connect these up in a minute once we bolt down the manifold. So let's go ahead. We're gonna do like there's a pattern to it. All right, guys, let's get to torquing these down. I already did the first one. The first one's gonna be up here. It's a certain pattern you need to do. So this is gonna be the first one. One, you come down here. Two, then you go right here. Three, right here. Four, five, right next to it. And then 6 down here. And then 7. There you go. That's your 7 torques. It's gonna be 89 inch-pounds. To tell you the truth, I'm about like 85 on mine because people say different, and if you look it up on the internet, 9 Newton meters is like 80 inch-pounds or something like that. So I don't know if Google's wrong or however, but I just did 85 inch-pounds just to be safe. We'll go ahead and check it one more time. 1, 2 down here, 2, 3, 4 up here. It's like a crisscross pattern. 4, 5 right next to it. That's 5, and then this is 6, and then 7 up here. 7. So we got everything reassembled, guys. Let's go ahead and put back the. We're gonna go and put back the manifold. Well, not the manifold. We're gonna go and put back the cold air intake, and then we're gonna go ahead and wash out this reservoir because it's kind of stained up and got some gunk in it. So we're gonna do that. I'll do that off camera because my battery is dying. All right, guys. As you can see, we got everything put back together. This is all the old parts. As you can see, we got the lower intake manifold, we got the oil cooler, we got also the reservoir, the old reservoir. I went ahead and switched it out to the Dorman brand. It's the exact same reservoir, but you know, they only had the Dorman brand at O'Reilly, so we went ahead and did that. As you can see, this was all miscolored, you know, and has some gunk in it. Looks like some oil or whatever was getting into my reservoir, so we went ahead and switched that out as well. We did the oil cooler, as you see in the video. We also did the oil cooler. So this was the culprit right here on that oil leakage that I had coming out from the engine. Everybody thought it was like a rear main seal issue, but I looked at a couple of videos, did my research, and we found out it was the oil cooler leaking. As you can see, these like O-rings, these gaskets are like flat. So that was the reason of, like, you know, the oil leaking into the, like, leaking out of the engine. So I had like a big puddle of oil in my driveway. So I went ahead and switched that out. And then you can also see we got the upper intake manifold. Sorry for the mess, guys. We just had all this stuff. We just threw it back in there. But we got the upper intake manifold, the oil cooler, switched out the reservoir, and the lower intake manifold. But yeah, guys, that was a mission, you know. It was a mission getting all this switched out, but we ended up doing it, did it ourselves, DIY to the fullest. As you can see, I'll go ahead and show you guys the engine bay. So for the engine, as you can see, everything's looking clean as it can be. So again, we went ahead and switched out the reservoir. This is the Dorman brand. As you can see, we got like that pink concentrate. I don't know, I guess Mopar's using this new OEM technology concentrate, which like they're putting all the cars with this new coolant. So we went ahead and got that. You know, for me, I thought it was like an orange color, but I guess it was actually like that pink color. So we went ahead and grabbed like a full bottle of concentrated coolant, and we went ahead and did a 50-50 mixture, and we went ahead and did like a flush before we added the new coolant in there. So we did a coolant flush, got the coolant flush from O'Reilly's, and we flushed it about a good like 5-6 times until we had like clear water coming out of the system. And I just, you know, I ran it through the system a good like day or two, and then we went ahead and filled up the new coolant in the reservoir. So that's been, you know, great. I ended up bleeding the system. Everything's had no problems on that. Went ahead and also did the upper intake manifold and the lower intake manifold, and also the oil cooler, as you can see. So this is where all the oil was sitting all up in here, and also in the valley of the engine. So we went ahead and, you know, replaced that oil cooler so we don't have that issue anymore. And we also got an oil change not too long ago. We went to the dealership and they took care of the oil change. And, you know, from the oil cooler to the upper and lower intake manifold, you know, we got that ported, and the reservoir, everything is like back to 100%. The car is feeling, you know, back to 100%. Everything's good on it. We also went ahead and picked up a 80mm ported throttle body, so we're gonna go ahead and be putting that on in the next video, so stay tuned for that, guys. But I'm really happy with the results. Everything's feeling like, you know, like a new car again. It's feeling like a new car, that's for sure. I definitely feel the horsepower, or the difference in the power from just the ported manifolds, the upper and lower. I definitely feel the difference. And I just been waiting to put on the throttle body because I wanted to, you know, see what's the difference in the power just having the ported manifolds, and I can definitely feel the difference. So that's a good, like, that's a good plus on that. So we're gonna go ahead and be doing this next, the throttle body, so you guys stay tuned for that. And then we'll do a, like, you know, reaction video, however. But as you can see, everything's back to normal. We got everything back in the system, and I'm happy with, you know, I was able to do everything myself. It took about a couple days, but we got everything situated. We made sure to and get the right torque specs on, you know, the lower, on basically the oil cooler, the lower intake, and the upper intake. So I made sure to get the right torque specs, torqued everything down to the right specs, OEM specs, and now everything's back to, you know, how it's supposed to be. So I'm really happy I was able to, you know, do this, you know, this part. Basically, at the end of the day, man, Dodge was going to try to charge me $2,500 just to change out this oil cooler, and just to, you know, just to do the manifolds on top of that. I'm pretty sure it would have been an extra $1,000. So that did definitely save me some money. So, you know, at the end of the day, don't let nobody say you can't learn anything from YouTube, because I learned every little thing off of YouTube, how to do, you know, all this, you know, change out for my charger. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.